Hello, Growing Circle. This is Ben, the owner and CEO of the company. We just had our awards assembly this morning. Well, my morning. It was 4 a.m. I had to get up to try and get on the internet to talk with you guys. And unfortunately, uh, we were having problems with the internet, so I couldn't come to you live. I wanted to see you guys. I wanted to see this big room of happy people that just got all these cars and awards and the happiness and the amount of people that were helping. Huge. And I missed it, but I was able to get on the phone and somehow Tycoon hooked me up to the speaker. The problem was I was hearing myself every 3 seconds later. I'd hear what I just said. And if you've ever been on a phone call like that, it's very difficult. So I wanted to do a video. I wanted to do a video and kind of talk about what I wanted to talk about today. So the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am I'm grateful. My wife is grateful. My children are grateful for what you guys have done with this business model. And there's all kinds of other people. More importantly, there's all kinds of other people that are going to be grateful because you're introducing this to them. So thank you. And a special thanks to Tycoon, Martina, and For Real, the reps, right? Those guys are my eyes and ears to Growing Circle in Nigeria since I'm over here in Denver, Colorado, right? Those guys have done massive amounts of work to get this company moving. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys know how grateful I am for not only you, but those three also. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So I've got my little list here of the things that I want to talk about. Um, First and foremost, again, congratulations to all the people that got their new cars. That is awesome. I think back in, when was our first one? May, I think it was. We ended up giving away 5 and 8 qualified for cars. This time, I think we had close to 15, 12 to 15 cars that went out. Some people got a cash award because they already had won the car, $15,000. Um, we had a lot of people qualify for trips, which means, whenever I qualify for a trip, I just want the cash. I'll go do my own trip with the cash. And I think a lot of people did that, which is absolutely awesome. So, congratulations to all of you. That is a huge accomplishment. That is hard work, right? The people that qualified for these things, where they got to is not easy. You have to be a leader. You have to be able to inspire people. And that is what you did. Absolutely wonderful job. Okay. Um, I wanted to talk about kind of where we're going. And again, I need to bring this up. The last time I did a video on this, I think it was over 500,000 in bonuses, commissions that we've paid out at Growing Circle. It's now over $1 million that we have given out to the Nigerian families. We're getting into Ghana in the next couple of weeks, and then on to Kenya and South Africa, not necessarily in that order. Ghana's first, but we got Cameroon, South Africa, Kenya. Um, there's a couple other places that we're looking at, right? Uganda's another one. But to pay out $1 million in commissions for me, it's a huge deal, right? I've been working in this market for 4 years now. The first company that I brought over was Life Force Africa. And unfortunately, the founder passed away and things went in the wrong direction. And salvaged it, came up with the concept of Growing Circle, and committed to pushing it forward. And now we've paid out over $1 million in commissions and all these cars. I know the market that you guys are in. I don't know it like you do, but I understand what you go through. There's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of people taking advantage of other people, right? And you're in an economy where it's very difficult. And here is a nice bright star for everyone, that everybody can come in and have a chance at financial freedom if they put their work and they put their mind to it. right? So again, thank you for creating over $1 million in commissions. I didn't do it, you did it. Great job on that. So some updates on where we're going. We're launching the store in Lagos, right? We've got the Growing Circle store that's going to carry commodities. The products run through the compensation plan. It helps to give a little bit more profit to the company because as of now, I pay out 85%, 80 to 85% of all monies that comes in goes back out to you guys, right? I haven't kept anything. Everything that's been made has either went out to commissions or back into the business, opening different countries, all these cars, right? They're not part of the compensation plan. They're above and beyond. So that, that's where that money's going. So, to create other avenues of profit for both you and the company is absolutely necessary. If we want to launch into several countries and really expand our brand, we've got to have more profit come into the company also so that we can do that. It's numbers, it's mathematics, simple mathematics. But the store is, I love it because we are truly becoming not only an online shopping center, right? But a physical shopping center, a physical shopping store. And think about where that can go over the years. Having Growing Circle stores throughout the country, throughout other countries within Africa and the world. Oh my gosh, absolutely awesome, right? Let's see here. I talked about the Ghana launch. That's huge. That's huge because there's a lot of Ghanaians that want to get into Growing Circle. Absolutely awesome to finally spread our wings a little bit and get into Ghana. And like I said, we're looking at South Korea, Cameroon, Kenya, Uganda. I think the Ivory Coast is in there. The other thing that we're looking at is creating a factory. Okay, I'm working with banks to try and get something financed where we actually create a factory where things can be made in Growing Circle brand. Okay, that's going to take time, right? But it's in the works. It's in the works. In terms of smaller things, I still want to get that Growing Circle app, like I've got one for Fusion in my company in the United States. I'll show you what this thing looks like. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. And we do something similar where we've got videos, we've got presentations. You can connect with your upline. There's training on there. I mean, it makes your business very efficient. I know in Nigeria and other parts of the world, you guys are big into meetings, getting together and having meetings. That's awesome, right? But just to have something like this to bring alongside the meetings, right? If you can get more invitations out to people, it's that much more, it's more of a stronger business, right? So those are kind of some updates. And just, to kind of finalize this thing, remember we got the mega seminar coming up on the 26th, okay? I want you to get as many people as possible there. But, the last thing I'll say is this, and I talked about this a little bit today. We can grow this company as large as we want to. We can do it. We have the leaders, right? We have the concepts, okay? But it comes down to one simple thing. Help as many people as possible. Put this in front of as many people as possible and be about helping them. Don't be about how much am I going to make? What are my commissions? Just push it out of your mind and be of service and watch what happens to this company. If we set our culture based on a culture of helping and coming from the heart, nothing will stop us. Because you know what? A lot of network marketing companies are the exact opposite. It's how much money can the company make? How much money can the distributors make? And what they don't understand is that's a byproduct of putting love first. That's a byproduct of putting help first, right? You don't do it to get there. It just happens because you focused here. So let's set this culture as we get into year 2 of Growing Circle. Set this culture. Share this video. right? Share the other tools that we'll be developing. And it comes from the heart. That's one thing I love about my company in the United States, Fusion. It's all about the heart. It's all about the heart. And yes, this is business, right? You've got to be logical, and there's a business behind this. But I have always found for myself the most success and the best times in my life have been spent coming from this and combining my smarts, right? But coming from this and getting out there and helping as many people as possible. And as we get into other countries, you'll have opportunities to grow international businesses, right? Absolutely awesome. So have a great day, everybody. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you've done. I hope you guys are happy with what you're getting from Growing Circle now. I hope you're happy with the awards and the excitement that's been created. I'm very blessed to be part of this. And my wife is too. She wanted me to make sure that I told you guys that because, uh, you know, she's half of my family and she loves you guys just as much as I do. Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy. Later.